meant to film this and put this up yesterday, but I'm slow and I procrastinate, so yeah, I'm doing it today instead. So anyway, it's June, which means I need to update my calendar. Bye, Liza May. The non-Liza Minnelli fans don't understand the joke. The whole calendar's Liza. Her middle name is May, for those of you who are not fans, so it was a joke for the month of May. I'm gonna just do this while we're here, and I'm going to quite enjoy looking at that all month. Hell yeah. Anyway, so I meant to make this like a monthly check-in thing for the goals list, but it seems to have become an every other month thing, so maybe for like the rest of the year I'll just do it every other month, because the every month thing didn't seem to ever happen, so bi-monthly seems okay. But yeah, so anyway, I'll get on that in a second, because I'm procrastinating again. I felt like I should share with you guys. I think yesterday when I picked up my asthma meds, this is the first time I saw my health insurance in action. Normally, I pay over $300 just for my Advair, not even speaking of the albuterol. I put a post-it note over my address so that doesn't show. But that is what was paid. Can you see the savings? Saved $300. I love having health insurance. I've not had health insurance since I was a teenager prior to now. So, this is wonderful. And then the albuterol saved $20 on that. So I'm like, that's pretty good. I just felt the need to share that because I was so impressed that I felt the need to tell like everyone I knew about this last night. I'm like, yay, health insurance. Check out the good stuff. Anyway, so yeah. Now I'll get on it with the list. Because I'm useless! But yeah, so checking in with the list. First one on it, you can probably recite it at this point because there's been so many of these videos. Get the room and bathroom clean and keep them that way. I feel like I should just turn this camera around and show you the clusterfuck known as my bedroom and how horrible this mess is, and maybe the embarrassment will make me clean it. I'm not going to do that, but I feel like maybe I should, just to hold myself accountable and make myself want to. This is probably literally the only clean corner of this room, and that's why I film here. That is pathetic, and I need to get on this shit. So, yeah, my desk is entirely covered. Most of my floor is covered with the exception of walkways to and around the bed, to the desk, to the closets. That is it. That is the only places on this floor there is not crap everywhere. The worst part, most of it is nothing more than just like clothes. Not even dirty clothes. They're clean clothes that I have just been too fucking lazy to hang up and put away. The ones that aren't clothes are like projects that are half done that I have set down and then didn't come back to, and they're still sitting there, and I made a point to leave them where I will see them in hopes that I will finish them and that they will bother me OCD-wise till I do them. Between the two, this room looks like a tornado hit it. Yeah, that. To be fair though, at least there's no like dirty plates, dishes, cups, or anything like that in here. None of the mess is anything gross. It's just clutter everywhere. And it all has places where it belongs. It's not even a matter of having too much stuff, it's just a matter of being too fucking lazy to put the things away. But in the situation of the projects that I leave out, I know that if I put them away, I will probably not take them out again for like the next 20 years, at least. So, if I leave them out where I see them every day, they eventually bother me enough to finish them, because OCD. There is a method to my madness. Believe it or not. So, I have to angle this a little better, because, okay. So, that one didn't happen, the bathroom didn't well, actually, no. Correction. I mostly did handle the bathroom, because that one wasn't even, like, dirty, because I do clean the toilet and the sinks and, like, that stuff. I'm a germaphobe. I stay on top of that part. More laundry lives in there, but that's the dirty laundry. But that I actually went on a massive clothes washing spree over the weekend with. But now the clean clothes are all over the room. I fail at being an adult, don't I? It's probably good that I don't have my own house, or the whole house would probably look like this. Yeah. And then there's the unfinished projects list, which, speaking of the aforementioned problem, these two go hand in hand. Almost none of these have been touched since the last time I looked at this list. A few have, but most I've still not done because I fail at life. Yeah. To be fair, though, my sister moved in with her 4 kids. My aunt and uncle were here for, like, ever. Between the two, there's been, like, basically no free time to do anything. So, I mean, at least on this time I have a good excuse. Usually I don't, but this time was legit, and probably till at least August will continue to be legit, because that's probably the soonest she'll be going anywhere. But, yeah, so the Fred and Ginger cross-stitch project hasn't been touched in like 3 years. The tractor cross-stitch project hasn't been touched in over a year. The Glee cross-stitch project actually was one that I have tried to just finish off the last freaking letter on it so it can be done, I can put it away, and not think about it again. At this point, nobody even cares that. The show ended, no one cares anymore, but at this point, it is just finishing it because I started it and it needs to be finished. Concept of the matter, need to do it. And like I said, I'm on the last letter of the logo, over halfway through that letter. It shouldn't be this hard. But it's really slick silk floss, so that's why I keep getting frustrated with it, because it's not even that big of a project, but that thread is so slippery that it pisses me off every time I try to work with it. And I go maybe 2 days of working on it, get mad, put it back in its bag, set it aside, don't touch it for another half a year. Lather, rinse, repeat. Basically, I fail. But this is why I'm trying to finish that one like crazy, just so I can stop thinking about it and just have it done and not have to worry about it anymore, and not have it weighing on my conscience that it's another one that sits unfinished. The Princess Cross-Stitch. Actually, that one is almost done. I did work on that, because I want to put that up. Because I am a mature 30-year-old who wants a "the princess sleeps here" sign over my bed. Don't judge. Don't judge. I do me. I did finish that Liza beaded portrait. I think I showed it to you guys in the last one of these, so, okay. Slippers. Literally, all there is I need to do is sew on the one button. That is all I have to do. They'll be done. Have I done it? Nope. That is my level of lazy, guys. Like, when I tell you I am a lazy motherfucker, I am not joking. The baby booties, yeah. It would probably take me an hour tops to make the other one. I have one. It has been sitting without a mate for, like, almost 2 years. This is sad. It's not even for anybody in particular. It just matched the hat and blanket that I want to put up in my Etsy shop and sell and get it out of here. Never even see it again. But no. And I can't list it till I make the other one. So the other stuff sits just taking up room for no real good reason other than I am lazy, and so lazy that I don't feel like making the other booty. I suck. Yeah. The red sweater. The red sweater lives, like, right up there. Do you see that red thing in there? That is the red sweater. You can see how much clutter is just in that one tiny little bit here. That's probably one of the most organized parts of this room. Yeah, it's like that. That's why I need to go on a massive cleaning spree. You don't even know. The flower tote. I don't think I'm ever going to finish that thing. I'm going to be completely honest. I am probably just going to bail on that one. It collected so much dust. It's actually kind of gross. And because it's unfinished, I can't really wash it. So I think I'm probably going to bail on that one. Which is sad because I made like half of it and completed that much before it just has been sitting there for 4 years now. Yes, it has been 4 years. I failed that hard. The Liza Afghan. It has also been sitting untouched for about equally as long as that. You can't even see it from here because it's buried under so much crap on the other side of the room, but I got over halfway done on that. At this point, I'm like, I wanted to do it mostly as an art piece. Didn't really think out what I would do with it after I show it off. So, yeah, sometimes I don't think these plans through very well, do I? When I go into them, but I've sunk over $100 in materials into it. I am going to finish the thing. That's okay, that tiny little Liza beaded portrait that's like that tall. That thing was worth like almost $100 in materials just for that. So if it gives you guys any sort of idea of how much my projects cost, this is why I'm perpetually broke. My lace gloves, yeah. Finished one. So unless I'm gonna like go rocking the Michael Jackson look, I should probably go finish that other one to match it. And then I was gonna do them in different colors, and yeah, I'll be lucky if I finish the one pair, honestly. I wanted them to be like a staple I'd put in my Etsy shop, but they're such a pain in the ass to make that I'm like, yeah, maybe not. Then again, the last time I tried working on those was when I was still learning how to knit, so maybe it's not as bad as I remember it being, and I should probably just suck it up, do the other one, see if it's actually as bad as I remember it being, and if it's not, actually list a pair of them in my shop and see if they sell. I don't know. The fruit trivets and pot holders, yeah, never got back to those, but then again, I never sold the 2 that I did list, so there's not a whole lot of motivation to do the other ones. The red hat I should finish because it's like 90% done and has been sitting unfinished on my desk, collecting dust, which probably isn't helping my allergies any, since about a week before my grandma died. So however long it's been since she went, yeah, that's how long it's been on my desk. Oh, the record pillow project. That was probably the first crochet project I ever tried to do. It's still not finished. I'm thinking I may need to cut my losses and just bail on that one too. Just get it out of here and just give up. Because I got frustrated because I have a hard time working in the round projects without screwing them up when I'm going by a pattern and not making up my own pattern. So unless I'm gonna alter it a little, I don't see it working. So I might give it one more shot, and if it doesn't pan out, fuck it. It's not worth it at this point. It's just, yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut my losses on a lot of these, I think. It's just like, it ain't happening. I want to move on to bigger and better projects than these that were like beginners ones. The amigurumi fruit set, yeah, I'm probably not gonna finish those. I should, but probably not gonna. Like, honestly, the problem with that one is I can't find where the hell the pattern went for the rest of them. I never printed it out. It was online. For all I know, the site could be gone at this point. It was, like, on a blog somewhere, so unless I find it again. Yeah, that's about as far as I can get with that. I made, like, 3. Weirdly. They weren't even really for me. I was gonna, like, throw them in the toy bin downstairs for, like, my niece and nephews, but whatever. The latch hook rug that sits about 75% done. I'm staring at it, highly debating turning that camera around to embarrass myself publicly, but I'm not gonna. Really debating it though, because I'm like, I am so mad at myself for letting this room get this bad. You have no idea. 'Cause by nature, I actually am a clean freak, and it is probably not helping my anxiety levels any that I let this room get this bad. I will finish that project though. And even as motivation, I bought another one! Because clearly I did so well with the first one that I need to buy supplies for not only another one, but another 2. I have problems! We already knew that! Yay, problems. But maybe not yay, I don't know. The horse and kitty painting, yeah, that's also sitting undone. Ironically, on top of the Latchhook project. Oh my god. I'm owning up to it because I'm trying to hold myself accountable, honestly. That's why I'm telling you guys this. Otherwise, I'd probably just not mention it to anybody ever. Because basically, I don't even let anybody into this room at this point other than my dog, because I'm so embarrassed at how bad this is. The star blanket is also living up in that thing, but I don't think you can see it from this side because it's in the other shelf. Another one where it's like, I would finish it, I would work on it, can't find what the hell I did with the pattern. I think I did print that one out, so no real good excuse there. I could probably figure it out just by looking at the thing, but I don't remember really where I was going with it color pattern wise, because I started it like a summer or 2 ago. Yeah, I think I started it last summer, actually. Pretty sure, because it was right before my... Yeah, it was last summer. It was right before my allergies got bad, and I, like, moved all the stuff off my bed I had been working on, just in case it was aggravating anything. Didn't make any difference whatsoever, so... But, yeah. That has been sitting there undone ever since. The Mario purse is also sitting with it. You can probably see dangling strings from that one from here. Yeah, you can. It's through, can I? Yeah, you can see it right about there where my finger was. You can see those dangling strings? Yeah? Okay. That's about as much of my room as I'm gonna show you till I clean it, because I'm that embarrassed. Yeah, I didn't even have a pattern for that one. That one was one I was making up as I went along, just looking at the pixel chart of the actual question mark block in the game. Yes, I actually downloaded the pixel sprites for this and was using that as a pattern. Should really finish that. Except that once I finish the one, then I get to do it again for the other side. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be doing good if I finish the one. Maybe I should just do a solid color for the other side or something. I don't know. Basically, I feel very overwhelmed right now. It's my own fault for being overwhelmed, because I am the queen of starting a million things at once and not getting back to them in ages, overwhelming myself, eventually finishing all of them, then feeling lost that I don't have a million things to work on. Yeah. So basically, I can't win no matter what I do. Yeah, the John Lennon towel is also up in that thing, now turning the camera again though. That one, I may have fucked my own pattern up on. The cupcake scarf. Yeah, you wanna know how far I got on my cupcake scarf? 1 cupcake. Fail. I'm beginning to question why I thought it was a good idea to want to make a cupcake scarf. I think I wanted to see if I could sell them if I made one. Not really questioning what do I do with it if I can't sell it. So, yeah, that. We don't really even live in an area where people wear scarves. So, yeah, that. The iPod holder, case sleevey thing. I may not have to do that one anymore. I gotta ask the girl I was gonna make it for if I still have to do that one, because that was like 2 years ago. She probably doesn't even have that iPad anymore, because I took so damn long. The Mork and Mindy cross-stitch project. I actually did work on this one. I did. And it's right here. I didn't finish it, but I worked on it like 3 days straight. Yeah, that's unfortunately for me an accomplishment right now, because I'm getting so little done with so many people here. That was the floor, not my butt, by the way. But yeah. Probably can't tell that I've gotten much done on it, but the last time I had worked on it prior to here, the only thing in this area done was that strip there. Basically all of this is new that I did in like the past few days. So there actually is progress on this one, because I would like to complete that and see if Zelda Williams wants it. If not, it's up for grabs, whoever wants to buy it from me, so, okay, put that back. The rest of the Perler Bead Awareness ribbons, yeah. I've not done any more of those. Not even sure if I can work on my Perler Bead projects right now, because where I usually work on them is where my nephews and niece are now sleeping. So that table is no longer even in there, and where it got moved to, there is no electrical outlet. So unless I can figure out some way of moving that thing to where it's near an outlet, or can get an extension cord to get it over to the table or something, yeah, I don't really have anywhere to work on those, because I needed that table for those. It was in my brother's old room, now it's in my parents' room, and yeah, even if I, like, figure out the extension cord thing, I'm still at the mercy of when will they let me in there to work on stuff, and how long they'll let me stay in there to work on that stuff. They haven't even been here that long, and I'm already like, dude, can I just, like, have my life back, please? That'd be great. The bamboo stitch scarf. I'm trying to think if I've worked on that one since the last update from this list. I don't think I have. I might have, though. What month was this? June. So the last one of these I did was probably in, like, April? Yeah? Maybe I've worked on it a little bit in that amount of time, but I really need to get it done so I can, like, reclaim those needles and the rest of that skein of yarn, because that is also the one I use for my genderqueer hats, and I need the rest of that green back. So, all the Pride items. I have worked on some of those. I'm even working on one of those today. I was working on one of those hats before recording this. So actually that one, yeah, that one is a thing. Patchwork skirt. Ha! Funny thing. You see all that? Yeah, that's the yarn that is supposed to be that skirt. That's as far as I got with it, is a strip. It's basically a scarf. The last time I worked on this was not this past Easter, but last Easter. I am pathetic, and I'm beginning to wonder why I thought a skirt in granny square patches in these colors would be a good idea. I don't know. I question my sanity all of the time. I was gonna say sometimes, but no, all of the time. Yeah, putting that away. Would also like to reclaim that bag so I can go to the library again when I finish paying off the other $116 of that fine. Yeah. Otherwise I need to probably make a bag that I can use to hold my books. Which will be just one more project to need to complete. For the record, when people order from my Etsy shop, those come first. I actually do those. It's just my own personal projects that don't get done. The ones that people order, oh yeah, those are done in like a day or two. So it's not like people are just like, so, about that thing that I bought, am I ever gonna get that? No, I actually do get those done, if any of you are wondering if I fuck up that bad with those too. No, totally different. The horses cross-stitch project, yeah, that hasn't been touched, mostly because I cry every time I look at it, because it makes me think of my grandparents. Because it was supposed to be for them, and they died. But I still intend on finishing it as some sort of tribute. But it hasn't been done yet. Doctor Who blanket, yeah, that's... No, I ain't doing that. I am pretty sure... I'm just gonna scratch it off. I don't see that one ever coming to fruition, so I'm just gonna cross that off now. There. Gone. One less thing to worry about on that list. Yeah, getting things done, right? Except totally not at all. Yeah. Complete more of the spa sets? Yeah, no. I haven't done crap. Oh, that's charming. You see that? That just happened. That glob of purple ink. Story of my life. Yeah. List all the items already made. They're just sitting around unlisted. Have worked on that. I have been getting those put up one by one because I don't want to flood it, because Etsy did a thing where they're declumping. So too many items by any one user on any one given page, they'll just not list a bunch of them. So I've tried to spread them out a lot more slowly so they'll actually show up. And at this point of the made items that I still have to list, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hats over there, a headband, and then the rest of the Nintendo DS sleeves that I need to list. So that actually is a huge, huge step right there, just I got those listed and some of them sold already. The rest that have been listed, that aren't sold yet, are on my shelves over there. So it's like, hey, I actually got a thing done, basically. Yay me! Stop skipping meals for days at a time in a bid to lose weight. Yeah, your funny self. Why did I make that a thing? Yeah, no. I've been very bad with that. Probably because my anxiety is bad again. Okay, bake more, maybe once a month. That's added motivation. Yeah. Last time I baked was not this past March, was last March. It was last St. Patrick's Day, actually. So, that's how long it's been since I baked anything. Get more variations of current items up in the shop. I've a little bit done that, but again, I haven't been able to do a whole lot of new project making other than filling orders just for how much I've had to watch kids 24/7. So that one's not really my fault entirely. Continue expanding product lines and new items. Same story as above, because it's basically the same thing as above. Learn more new techniques. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, no, that hasn't happened. Try new craft types outside my comfort zone. Yeah, well, that hasn't happened either because of those children, and I can't have anything like paints out where I'm using them unless I want there to be paint on the walls and the floors and on children and on everything. And can you tell I'm a little bit resentful right now? A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, basically probably as long as they're here, I'm not going to be experimenting much with anything. Other than trying to keep my own sanity. As if I had any! Let's see. Make every effort to continue the upward trajectory of earnings. Well, obviously that. It's my income, obviously. I'm going to work at continuing that trajectory. Obviously, it hasn't been a full year yet, so I don't know if the 3 pattern, or the times 3 pattern is continued or not yet. I think I looked at what I've earned so far this year just from Etsy. I think it was like $600-something at last check. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm even gonna, like, make more than I did last year, but that's because there was 2 months this year where Etsy was just so screwy that nobody could find anything on the site when they redid everything, so that hurt, but the sales are coming back, so it's a process, basically. At least I still have my data entry stuff and the little bit of money that I make from YouTube, so that's cool. Alright, more patterns. Yeah, I've not written any patterns. Make more time for guitar and piano daily. Yeah, I've not played either one of those. Actually, no, I lie. I tell a lie. I played piano a couple days ago for my niece. Little bit. Not for very long. Basically, I got my electric keyboard out to give her something to do that I could turn the volume down on or give her headphones for. And I showed her how it worked, so I had to play a little bit. But I played her like one song. Ooh, one song. Yeah. It's not hard to entertain a 2-year-old, so. Draw more. Have I drawn anything in the past 2 months? Nope! Write more. Kinda. I've written, but I've not shared it, so I don't know if it counts. I'm gonna probably send it to my best friend, and that's about it, so. Because a certain hater who watches this channel feels the need to snipe my every freaking thing I post. Yeah. So, at this point, I have to make another blog just to put that on to keep her away from it. So there's that. Yes, I'm kind of bitchy and resentful today. I apologize to you guys watching this, because it's probably not very enjoyable to watch, and I've been talking for half an hour, and I honestly, you know, if you're still watching at this point, I give you a gold star just for hanging with me and putting up with me. I wouldn't put up with me. I don't know why you guys put up with me. I'm glad you do, but I honestly wonder times why, because I sure wouldn't, but yeah. Let's see. Create something every day. That would be the ideal, but again, with watching kids like 24/7, it makes it hard to try and make something every day like I'd like to, but I try. A lot of days I do, but there's a lot of days that I also don't, so there's that. Take more photos, / try to keep up with photo challenges. Yeah, I bailed on the photo challenges like 1 week into January, if even. And as for taking more photos in general, yeah, I failed at that too. This is why I don't like making goals lists. They just make me feel bad about myself, because most of them I don't end up doing. So, whatever. Make more videos, try to maintain regularity. Hey! I've done that. I have done that. So at least, if nothing else, I can be proud of that one, because I have posted almost every day regularly for quite a while now. I've actually been making every effort to try to stay on top of that. I was gonna film and post this last night, but by the time that I could have done it, it was A, dark out and really bad lighting in here, and the kids sleep in the room right next to this, and even me talking probably would have made them wake back up and want to come in here and be like, Auntie Jen, what are you doing? Can I play with your camera? Oh my gosh, can I play with your stuff? Can I touch this? Can I, like, break this? Oh yes, I have a destructive nephew whose new thing is just wanting to destroy things for the sake of destroying things. So, I've been making every effort to keep him out of here for obvious reasons. Yeah. So, if it weren't for that, this would have gone up last night and probably been considerably less bitchy because I was in a better mood yesterday than I am today. I apologize again for that. I am PMSy, stressed out, and just anxiety off the charts lately. So between the three, yeah, I'm probably not the easiest person to live with at the moment either. Yeah. Let's see, what else? Keep maintaining the Facebook movie challenge and beat last year's total. Hey, I can do that. I have been doing that. I haven't beat last year's total yet, but I have been maintaining that folder. So, there's that. It's not much, but it's something. It makes me feel like I accomplished something. Yeah, I'm pouting. Yeah, I think I just surpassed the 100 mark for the year. Normally, I surpass that mark in March or April, so I'm lagging. My friend Hannah passed the 200 film mark the day I hit the 100 film mark. I'm like, I have hella catching up to do. So, yeah, that. Work through all the DVR'd stuff. Well, that goes hand in hand with it, because most of the stuff I watch is stuff that I DVR'd and need to watch, because I'm too cheap to actually buy most of these films, except for the ones that I'm, obsessive about, all of my Dudley Moore stuff that's just, chilling like a villain over here. Don't ask why it's sitting here. It just kind of is. I should really put that away, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piles of those just out for no real reason. I think I took those out around his birthday for a massive marathon and then never did the marathon I was meant to do, and thought maybe by leaving them out I would eventually get around to it, but I never did! So I should probably either do that or just put them away and do it at a later date at some point in time. Like a sane person. Although a sane person probably wouldn't do marathons like that, but don't care. Don't care. No regrets. Alright, get the craft vlog up and running. Yeah, I still need to get a bunch of my old vlogs that got deleted up and running again, so till those are a thing again, that's probably not gonna happen. Actually work on Cabaret 54, yeah, that's, well, actually actually, I think I did work on it a little, but I have almost completed the section for the first Live at Carnegie Hall album, the 70s one. I need to finish like a couple more things on it, and then I can link it to the rest of the site and have that up, move on to the next thing, and hopefully keep some momentum going this time, because this one, I think I kind of just, yeah, I need to finish it really badly, so it's pathetic. I pay over $200 a year in the just upkeep of that site, and I don't even do anything with it. Yeah. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Basically, I just need to get to work on that again. But because nobody pokes me with a stick to keep working on it, and because nobody gives a shit about it, it's very hard to actually have any motivation to work on it when there are so many other things to work on that actually should be worked on and actually have some sort of importance to somebody who's other than me. Let's see. Update the other blogs more regularly too. Yeah, to update them I'd have to recreate them, which I still need to do, like I just said. That door is farther back than I thought it was. I thought I was just gonna lean back against it, all of a sudden it's like, I'm falling over like a tree, timber, whack! Yeah, that. Where the hell did I leave off? I don't know. Get back into the daily reading habit. I've mostly done that. Kind of. Except for when I don't. But I actually have made a lot of progress on getting back into the regularity of carving time out every day to read at least a little bit. The goal is to read at least one chapter a day in whatever I'm reading. Yeah. Obviously, in books with longer chapters, it means carving out more time a day. So, the current book has very long chapters in it. That's the, Keith Moon Stole My Lipstick book that I mentioned in the last book review. I just dropped my pen. But, I did do a little bit of research on that for anybody who's been paying attention, and it turns out that one is a true story. Absolutely every word of it is true. So I'm a lot more interested in it now, knowing that it's a true story versus just somebody's overglorified fan fiction that got published like I thought it might be. But since it's true, now I'm literally jotting down notes on stars that actually matter to me that are in that book. Other ones don't care so much, like Billy Fury I don't give a crap about, so I didn't really pay close attention to that. The second the monkeys got mentioned, I was like, I'm on this. Second the Beatles got mentioned, I'm right there, soaking up every word. Anything about The Who, I'm on it. Anything like that, it's just I am absorbing every word of this, jotting notes, basically writing down anything having to do with any of these people, as I tend to do with my obsessive self, because that is how I do. So yeah, that's what I'm currently reading and working my way through. There's still quite a bit to go in it. I'm actually really shocked at how long that book is. I'd kind of like to see a physical copy of it to know how thick it is. I bet you it's one of those books that's this thick, because, yeah, it's taking forever to read through, and I'm not a slow reader, so, yeah. Take vitamins daily. Yeah, funny story. I haven't taken any at all, this year. Not even once. My doctor got on my case about that when I was in there for my asthma meds last time, and yeah, not only should I be taking multivitamins, I should also be taking vitamin D. What is it? It's actually on this sticky note. D3. Because I don't go outside, so therefore I need it. As do apparently most people. So, there's that. Have I done it? Nope. Because I suck. I'm the first to admit it. Let's see. Oh, I already read that one. Well, it's because, I have it way down here. There's, an arrow going up because I fucked it up. Exercise. That's all I have to say about it. Just, that sums up my relationship with exercise. Yeah. God, I suck. Maintain the med schedule, don't let it get wonky again. I have almost almost got it back to regular again. Almost. Still a little wonky, but I've got it to where I'm basically taking it daily now, and I'm doing a lot better for that, so... Yeah, funny thing, when you need daily meds and you actually take your daily meds, you do a lot better. Couldn't imagine what the correlation is, right? Couldn't imagine. The allergies are still out of control as all hell, even with the meds, but the asthma ones are what I'm talking about, because that's actually necessary for life. Drink at least 1 bottle of water and 1 cup of tea daily. I've been doing that. Simple, but I have been doing that. At this point, I failed on so many of these things that even like a tiny one like that, I'm like, yeah, go me, I did a thing. I have tea right here that I've been drinking that is really good. I have more tea right here that is also really good, and I've gone through about 3 boxes of this since my birthday because it was really, really good. Hey, I've got... Where's the other one? More tea that... Never mind, I was gonna say that I'm almost out of, but no, I'm not. I still got that many to go. Woo! Of green tea with lemon. Although I found out by buying green tea with lemon that I actually don't really like green tea with lemon. I only like plain green tea. But I'm drinking it anyway, because I have it. And let's not be fucking wasteful. I've also got this sucker right here that I just opened yesterday. And it tastes like Christmas. Yeah! Because I went through my other box of it. My other several boxes of it. Actually, ever since I tried this one and switched off of Bigelow brand for vanilla caramel chai. Yeah, I've gone through a bunch of boxes of this. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going, yeah, after all of these. Just, I'm amusing myself. I've also got, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Probably because I have no life. But, I've also got... Oh, is that another one? No. That's empty. This box of Earl Grey, which doesn't actually have Earl Grey in it. Well, actually, it does have some. It's got some Earl Greys, and some mint, and some constant comment, and a couple of vanilla chais. Yeah! The scary thing is that I can drink through, like, all of these boxes in, like, the course of less than a month, because I have an oral fixation disorder and always have to have something in my mouth. Make the joke, I dare you. I've also got... Where did it go? My other Earl Grey that is actually Earl Grey. Well, I mean, I haven't had some in it. The only problem with this Earl Grey is that it's decaf, and that bums me out, because obviously I need more caffeine, right? Right. But it still tastes really good, and as I found out, look at that shit right there. From Calabria. That's where my family's from, so I'm into that. That makes me really proud seeing that on there, because I almost never see mention of Calabria on anything. So yeah, that is my current stash of tea that I'm working my way through that just recently got replenished in like the last week or 2. So it'll probably take me only about equally as long to go through. Because I'm always drinking tea. If I'm not drinking soda and I'm not drinking coffee, I'm drinking tea. I do have my obligatory bottle of water, but I drink a lot of tea. It is a good thing I had ceramic caps or my teeth would be really yellow. Anyway. Yeah, so, after that bit of excitement and spastasticness, right? Are any of you guys even still with me at this point? Because I don't think you are, and I am probably talking to the ethers of the internet. It's probably a good thing, because I'm making a fool of myself right now. Oh yeah, I forgot I wrote this on there. Sort all the beads in all caps with periods in between the words. Saying it like William Shatner. Because apparently his last name is 2 words now. I don't know. I did do a little bit of that. Mostly because I kicked over the thing that had the beads in it on accident and had to pick them up anyway. So I just sorted those that were on the floor. You don't want to know how many hours that took me. Yes, I employed child labor by getting my nephew to help me with this. I may just get him to do it for me in the first place of sorting the rest of the beads because he actually had fun doing that, so yeah. If it gets the job done, it gets the job done. So, I mean, if he's enjoying it, then cool. If he hates it, he doesn't have to, but if he wants to do it, I am all for letting him help. And I was like yesterday, hey, can I, like, clean the spare room? Wait, you want to clean? Sure, you can clean all you want. Hey, buddy, when you're done with that, you want to clean my room? That'd be awesome. Yeah, of course he didn't bite on that one. Work harder at communication skills. Ha! Yeah, those have probably deteriorated down to, like, nada. I just did that again. Fuck. Where did it... Okay. I, like, flung my pen practically across the room. As I was saying... My dog her ears just picked up. She's like, why are you doing that voice? It's okay, Tolly. Go back to sleep. You want to be on camera? You can come here. Come here. Puppy. Yeah, she is hardcore judging me right now. I'm gonna go get her. So at least there'll be some saving grace to you having sat through this video this far. If you are still watching it, you'll at least get a cute puppy to look at. Hold on. Hold on. Hi, baby. Come here. Come here, my love. Come here. Come here. You are a sleepy baby. Say hello. Say hello, Talia. This is my little baby girl. Isn't she pretty? She's such a pretty girl. She's such a pretty girl. Do you see you on the camera there? Do you see you? I think she's scared of the camera as usual. Oh, a sleepy baby. You just want to go back to sleepy? You want to go back to sleepy? You're a pretty girl. Love you. Kiss, kiss. No? Another yawn? Okay, that's cool too. Alright. Don't knock over my table when you walk by. That's cool. Yeah, she's going back on my bed. That's cool, Polly. That's cool. It's okay. You can go back up there. It's alright. You don't have to, but you can if you want. Yeah, she's going up. Okay, so... yeah, the work harder communication skills has basically deteriorated into virtually nothing at this point. Because outside of this house, I have more or less closed myself down into my own head lately. Ever since they moved in and since my aunt and uncle were here, it's like, yeah, my anxiety is just so bad I can't even, like, do people. That just, yeah, no, it's like my brain's just going, nope, just can't. Not right now. I can't be a social human being at the moment. So, I have more or less, with the exception of the people immediately in this house, have not really communicated with the outside world in like a month. With the exception of the occasional comments online. Other than that, yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, I can do without that for now. I can't deal with everything else in the world on top of... I'm a genius, I knocked over another thing. This is why I need to clean this room. I can't even swing my arm without knocking into a thing. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, pretty much my social anxiety is at a record high right now. It's probably why I'm talking and I can't shut up, because one of my coping mechanisms is talking and not being able to shut up. Yeah. So, if I put this online and don't delete it, it will be a wonder. The irony, the next thing on this list. Stop letting anxiety win and stop you from going out so much. As if I ever went out so much in the first place. Yeah, right. I can't even walk down the street. Given how bad my anxiety is, I am the first to admit I'm a complete agoraphobe. I pretty much do not leave the house with the exception of, like, doctor's appointments and picking up necessary meds. Everything else, if I need something, I either buy it online or I send somebody out to get it for me. That's that. At most, I might walk to the park at the end of the street for, like, 20 minutes and come back and probably be having, like, a massive epic panic attack just by then. Yeah. I go through cycles with this where it gets really, really, really bad for a while and I don't go anywhere, and then it gets better for a while and I can kind of sort of function like a human, and then it gets bad again, and it happens every few months. That has basically been my entire life. I have always been like that. I will probably always be like that, so. It's actually a thing that's pretty common in my family, that we just are like this. Especially on my mom's side of the family. Try to double my current savings. Ha! Yeah, about that. I think I spent, like, half my savings on stupid shit. Like, a shit ton of video games I didn't really need, but I'm glad that I have, because I've been enjoying them. But did I need them? No. Am I glad that I have them? Yes. I, like, bought 7 Sims expansion packs in, like, the past month. I wish I were kidding, but I'm not. Yeah, that. I have no regrets. I've been playing the shit out of them, though. So, I mean, it's not like I bought a thing and then didn't use it. I've actually been using them. I just spent a ridiculous amount of money on them, and I've not exactly stopped. I still have several more that I bid on eBay and might win, so there's that. And then there's the 22 issues of Limelight on Liza that I bought for like $100, and then there was all the other shit that I bought. Basically, yeah. And being stressed out about my sister moving in, I went on like a massive, crazy, buy all the things spree, and now I'm trying to financially recoup my losses. I'm doing pretty good in doing that now that I've gotten a lot of it out of my system, and okay, that was cool, but now I need to buckle down and not do that. So, I mean, at least I have enough common sense to only do it for like a month or two when I do that and then stop and resave. Unlike my sister, who will just do it until she has no money and keep doing it and get herself into debt and use some of those loan me money now things and then blow some more money on more things. And yeah, I've never been at that point. I've never, ever, ever been at that point. I pretty much go through like a month or two where I buy a shit ton of things, and then I buy nothing for like several months because I'm recouping my losses, and then lather, rinse, repeat. No, actually I usually do last way longer than that between sprees with that, so. Carve out more time yeah, I can talk! Carve out more time for gaming again. Which, as I just mentioned, I have been doing, given all the games I've been buying. So, yeah, it hasn't just been the Sims games. I bought a bunch of retro Game Boy Advance games. The fact that that counts as retro now makes me feel really old, because I got that, like, when it very first came out, and I was, like, 17 when that came out, so that doesn't feel like that long ago to me for it to be retro, but, yeah. So I bought some of those. I got some even older, old-school Game Boy games that I once had and then lost when we got robbed, and now I have them again, and now I'm playing them again, and there's that. I bought some more Wii games. I bought some Wii U games, even though I still have to set that up, but I was actually going to last weekend, but that's when my sister, like, officially moved in, not just, like, being here, like, 90% of the time, but sleeping elsewhere. Yeah, now they're, like, all the way moved in as of last weekend. So yeah, maybe this weekend I will get it hooked up. I will probably not be sharing with them. I am willing to share the Wii with them, but I will not share my Wii U with them. It is mine. At least till the newness wears off, then I might share. But while it's still new and shiny, it's mine. It was my Christmas present, damn it. So, yeah, that. I have 1-player games right now. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not sharing this. This is mine. This is my baby. Yeah, this is another reason I don't have kids. I'm bad at sharing. I'm a selfish mofo. Oh my god. So, yeah, that. And the very last thing on here that, just given everything on this list, makes it so laughable that this is even on there. Improve organization. Really, self? You really thought that that would be a thing that would happen? Really? Yes, I'm talking to my 6 months ago self. I don't know, I'm not answering at least, but it's like, yeah, what the hell was I thinking when I wrote this list? I think I was thinking in terms of pipe dreams of, it'd be really awesome if I could make this stuff happen, but we all know realistically, I ain't gonna do it. I mean, I might. If I get a wild hair up my ass, I might, but most likely, probably not. I mean, if I got the whole room clean, there might be a shot of me actually employing the organization tactics. But until when and if I clean this room, yeah, when or if, that probably cannot be a thing because there's no room to organize things. But I have come up with the possible thought that I may get an L-shaped desk for this corner right here where the current crates thing is, and then move the crates thing into the room this way as like an almost divider wall thing for a little tiny bit more privacy in here, because I sure as hell don't get any privacy in this house. But, so I'd have that as a thing, and then there'd be a shelf with more drawers, and some shelves that are attached to it, and a way to organize some more things. In a way, I mean, like I said, there are places for the stuff I've got to go right now, but it'd be even better if it were even more better. Like, wow, bad grammar. Wow, I'm stopping myself there. But it'd be better if I could better organize it than I currently have it, is what I'm trying to say there. Wow, self, really? More betterly? The hell is more betterly? I don't even know. My brain is mush. I don't know how people raise children. Just being around children 24 hours a day, I'm like, my brain has turned to mush. Yeah. I am not cut out as parent material. Actually, I may make that a video one of these days. All the reasons why I should not ever have children, and probably never will. So, I feel like if I do, I'm gonna get a shit ton of backlash, but who cares? So, I'll probably do it anyway. But, yeah, I don't know if anybody would watch it, or if they do, they'd probably just bitch at me for, you're so selfish, just don't be so selfish, and then you could be a parent, and be like, hey, I have a better idea, fuck yourself, I don't want to be a parent. So, I have a bad feeling this is more or less how that video would go down if I made that video. So, this is why I've not yet made it, but I have it in my list on my computer of potential videos that I, at some point in the future, could or should make. Yes, I have a list a mile long of those, on top of my whiteboard list of actual scheduled videos that I am for sure doing, because clearly I need more planned out for videos, even though currently I have got videos planned out solidly through like halfway through July, alright? And that's not even like all of them that I have planned, that's just all the ones that I felt like sitting there and scheduling out, even though I keep going back in and changing it and going in and changing it again, and so on, as I feel fit. But, yeah, those are just the ones that I could fit on a single whiteboard. If it were a bigger board, it'd probably be a longer list. I don't feel like scheduling everything for like the next 5 years, so I'm kind of glad that there's only that much room on that board, but yeah. Yeah, that. But, Anyways, yeah, so I do have a list of those on my computer of stuff that at some point I may or may not ever get around to filming. I may or may not feel are still relevant. Some things on there I've already deleted out because I'm like, that doesn't apply to me anymore. I'm not going to make that. But other ones, I'm like, you know, if anything, I've come up with more things I'll just put on this list. So this should probably be a thing. Because not only do I have that list, I actually made a document of the things I would probably say in that video if I made that particular video. Because I was going to do it a while ago, and then I chickened out. Because I read the comments on other people's similar videos like that, and I got scared and was like, do I really want to open that box of worms? Not sure that I want to. Because people seem to have a real problem with respecting other people's personal choices with their lives, just when they don't match up with the status quo of what most other people are doing. That seems to be a real problem for certain people. Like, you are so-and-so gender, of so-and-so age, you should be doing blah blah blah, and have blah blah blah, and be da-da-da-da-da in your life. It's like, yeah, except that's your idea of how things should be. It doesn't match up with everybody's ideas of how their life should be. Just a thought. But, yeah, I've always kind of marched to the beat of my own drum. I don't really care what the status quo is. Don't really act my age. Don't really care to act my age. For that, I feel like that's a pretty good reason right there why it's like, I wouldn't be good parent material just because you kind of need somebody who's capable of acting like a parent to be a parent. When there's a grown-ass adult who's incapable of not acting like a child, they probably shouldn't have a child. You know, just common sense. Common sense. So yeah, there's that. I have a very, very long list that would comprise that video. That is the very tip of the iceberg. You have no idea. It's such a long-ass list. That's why I'm like, you know, for as long as this video is, that video would probably be that much longer because I have an awful lot of feelings. And yeah, pretty much I can guarantee I'm not going to be a parent. I'm already 30. If it were gonna happen, it would have happened by now. Pretty much, once you hit 35, it starts getting more dangerous, even if you're a normal, healthy person. And I'm not healthy, so there's that. So it's like, yeah, I don't see this happening. If it were gonna happen, I'd have to adopt and have somebody else in the picture who's capable of being an adult to both the children and to me. So, yeah. This is why I not only figure I'm never having children, also probably never getting married either, because they'd have to also be my parent, basically, so maybe why I go for so much older people, because I expect them to be my parent. Anyway, yeah, I am waxing poetic, aren't I? Well, not really poetic, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Anyway, that is a whole other video. Actually, that could be a whole other 2 videos. One for why I'm never having kids, and one for why I'm probably never, ever, ever in a million years getting married. So, you know, there's that. If you think I should make either of those videos, you should leave it in the comments and tell me so. Otherwise, yeah, you might want to keep your thoughts to yourself, because I'll probably just tell you to go fuck yourself if you try to bully me into your way of thinking. I'll be honest with you. So, yeah, it's not really so much an open dialogue, it's me just throwing my thoughts out there. So, how did we get onto this topic? I was talking about my goals list. Somehow this has turned into this whole other thing I've been talking about for like 20 minutes now. Why am I still talking? I don't know. Yeah. Especially because I think I did hit the end of the list, so I can recap this pen so I can stop getting ink all over me. Yeah. By the time this uploads, it'll practically be time to record the next video for tomorrow, but at least that one, I'm looking at my whiteboard now, is just, thank God, a very tame, very normal, in comparison to this very short review video. if you would like a preview of what it is, I'll go get it. Not that anybody truly cares, I don't think. Ooh, did I knock that over? I didn't. Good, I win. Yeah. I will go get it from across the room. Yep. Can you tell I'm bored? I'm very bored. Yeah. Going right along with my failure to act like an adult, yeah, the next thing that I'm reviewing is this. Yeah, I'm not even joking right now. I am reviewing this tomorrow. So, or even later today. I might put it up later today because I have a feeling I'm gonna chicken shit out on this video and be like, yeah, let's bury that under other videos, woo! So yeah, that. I'm probably actually just gonna film it immediately after this one. So, maybe I'll put up 2 today. I don't know. I don't know if anybody even watches these, so. Yeah, so I guess since I've been doing these goals list videos every other month, that in another 2 months I'll do another one of these stream of consciousness goals list videos. I gotta do something to keep them being different from each other, right? Right, so, you know, other than actually doing the shit on the list. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so this was kind of like a goals list review / stream of consciousness vlog, I've realized, so yeah, that. Whatever happened to my other blogs? Oh, I remember I don't have a life, so there's nothing to talk about in them. That's what happened to them. Right, cool. Unless if there's like something in particular you'd like me to talk about, in which case I can totally make a vlog on that, because Lord knows I can talk till I am blue in the face. So, yeah, that. So yeah, if there's any topic you'd like me to do a vlog on, I will totally do a vlog on that. As long as it's something I am cool with talking about, because there are certain things that I'll be like, yeah, no, not talking about that. Anyway, so. Yeah, I think that's about all I have to say here, because I've been talking for an hour, 7 minutes, I just clicked 7, an hour and 7 minutes about absolutely nothing. And you wish you could get your hour of your life back, don't you? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But you could have clicked out at any time on this. Yeah. So don't blame me. You totally could have clicked that little red X button and gone elsewhere and done something much more meaningful with your time if you feel you've been chipped here. Just saying. So, there's that. Yeah, so, like I said, I'll probably be back later today with another video. Even though I'm sure you guys are all sick to death of seeing my face right now. But yeah, so, till then, bye!